Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel over here at Broke Boy Media, and today I'm going to be reviewing Downton Abbey the movie. My name is Christian and I'm going to be telling you why this is honestly one of the best films I have seen this year. And before we get started, you can listen to this review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or watch it here on YouTube. So before I dive into this review, I wanted to give a little background about the series and the movie. The movie takes place a few years after the show ends. So if you aren't caught up with the rest of the series, turn back now and come back and watch the rest of this review. But if you saw the movie without watching the show first and you're keen on starting Downton Abbey, might I be the first to say congratulations, because it's a great show. It's honestly one of my top 5 favorite shows. It's up there with Game of Thrones. It's up there with Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's up there with Breaking Bad for me personally. Now, the television series of Downton Abbey follows the Crawley family and the servants who work for them at the turn of the 20th century in an Edwardian English country house. It is over 6 seasons, and the series has garnered 3 Golden Globe Awards, 15 Primetime Emmy Awards, 69 Emmy nominations in total, making Downton Abbey the most nominated non-US television show in the history of the Emmys. That's how freaking good the show is. It even earned a special BAFTA award and a Guinness Award record for the highest critically rated TV show along the way. So a few of the stars who are also in the movie and as well as the TV show, you have Hugh Bonneville, you have Laura Carmichael, you have Jim Carter, you have Brendan Coyle, you have Michelle Dockery, you have Kevin Doyle and Maggie Smith, just to name a few. There are a lot of characters in this show, like a lot. And the movie in itself was directed by Michael Engler and produced by Gareth Neame, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Liz Trubridge, and the show's writer and creator, original writer and creator, Julian Fellows. So the show in itself ended in 2015, and it's one of the best TV series I've ever watched, since I've mentioned before, and I can't stop talking about it. Literally cannot stop talking about this movie. But back when I was younger, honestly, I would say maybe 7th, 8th grade, I would never think that a British historical period drama would grab my attention, but I was wrong. You know, opinions change when you grow up and you start to get interested in certain things that you hated as a kid, or I didn't really necessarily hate it. I just thought it was more dry humor, but as I grew older, I just began to appreciate it more. But I was very excited when this announcement trailer came out for the film, because out of all my friends, I'm the only one who's watched the series prior to the film, and I don't even think they've watched the series. They make fun of me for it, but hey, it's a really good show. So a few positive thoughts about the movie. Downton Abbey definitely feels home on the big screen. This movie had me laughing. This movie had me crying. It made me happy. I got to see all my favorite characters on the silver screen. It was great. It just feels like every character had its own story within the movie, and there was never a dull moment. And the best part about it is that they left the door open at the end of the film. So I can definitely see them continuing the story, maybe as a movie franchise, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I would only be on board with this if the same cast and crew came back and, you know, gave it their all once again. So it's it's really great. So just a little bit about the plot. I'm not going to dive too much into it. You know, this is a little bit more of a spoiler heavy-esque, not really, just pretty much overall about the plot. But there are 3 major events that happen in the Downton Abbey movie, and it takes over the course of 3 days with their Royal Majesties, King George V and Queen Mary, when they come to visit Downton Abbey. The story flows so well together, and nothing feels like it was hanging in the wind. It felt natural, as real as the show did. It never felt off-putting, or everyone's performance was just phenomenal. It was like the show never ended in the first place. That's how great of a performance that I think that they did. And I know that I might sound biased about this, but I couldn't really find any negatives about the film. The only small detail, spoiler warning, really quick, I wish that Andy and Daisy finally had tied the knot and showed their wedding, but that's such a small complaint that it shouldn't even matter all that much to me. But honestly, guys, Downton Abbey has stolen my heart all over again, and it really makes me want to go back and rewatch this series. I'm going to give this movie a 95 out of 100 because, as I've said in previous videos, no movie is perfect. This is a must-see if you are big on, British humor and just period pieces in general. I think it's great for everyone, especially for longtime fans like myself. I do feel like the movie in itself does stand on its own, and it prompts people to go back and watch, all 6 series. It's all on Amazon Prime. So what are you doing listening to me? But whatever. But those are just one man's thoughts and opinions about the movie. What do you think? Leave your comments and questions and concerns about Downton Abbey in the comment section down below. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter at broke_boy, spelled BOI_media, and like and subscribe to our channel if you like our content. And we'll see you in the next one.
Oh, how exciting.
Seems rather a waste of money.
Oh, here we go.
Isn't that what the monarchy's for? To brighten the lives of the nation with stateliness and glamour?
To quote Tennyson, kind hearts are more than coronets, and simple faith than Norman blood.
Will you have enough cliches to get you through the visit?
If not, I'll come to you.